the Hall of Fame committee for putting together such a special night. CV as a whole is such an amazing school. And to be etched in just a part of their history is extremely, such an honor for me. I was literally born and raised on CV Athletics. Okay? I grew up hearing the stories of the legends, the Brad Hollands, the Harvey Masons, the Gary Becks, and all the rest. Going into the Hall of Fame this year is especially meaningful to me. I mean, I look around, guys. I feel like I'm at Montrose Park at the CV Little League baseball game. All these guys I grew up with playing Little League. I mean, this is such an amazing night for me. You know, I was at Dodger Stadium when the baseball team won the CIF title. Jimmy Gofrito and I were the ball boys for Adam and Brock Jacobson when they were on the basketball team. Coach Laporcio and I are now teachers together at CV. The Jenkins family I grew up with. Tonight is so special to me. On another note, you know that the Gossard name carries a lot of weight in the high school sports world. My dad, Dennis, has been a part of every football championship in the school's history. My uncle Tom is the greatest tennis coach we've ever had. He won 9 league titles in 15 years. And the newest Gossard, my wife Cody, she was a soccer star, not at CV, but at South Torrance High School, winning a CIF title and going on to UNLV to play collegiate. So I'm just glad, I'm just relieved that I was able to hold the Gossard name in good graces. There's so many people I have to thank tonight. Obviously my family first and foremost, my dad Dennis, my mom Jerry, my sister Jessica, my brother-in-law Scott. They were the biggest cheering section you could have. The love and support that they gave me, I couldn't ask for more. Also in attendance tonight are my in-laws, Fred and Debbie Schumacher. I'm so glad that they were able to come. And as I mentioned, my wife Cody, who, thank goodness, has embraced the coach's life. She grew up with a dad and brother that coached baseball. She understands the sacrifice, the time, the hours. It may be a little too much because, after a game during the fall, hey, Hud, you didn't notice that the Mike linebacker was lined up over here? Sorry. There's so many other people I'd like to thank. Obviously, Coach Everhart for the great introduction and for being such a great leader as my head coach for those years I was playing football. The late, great Gordy Warnock, who's also a Hall of Famer.
Yes, sir.
Coach Jim Beckenhauer, who I wouldn't be standing here tonight if it wasn't for Coach Beckenhauer. He taught me everything I know from the physical aspect, the mental aspect, the game preparation of being a quarterback. So I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for Coach Beckenhauer. So many families in this community. The Chase family, the Barbaro family, the Padula family, the Gofrito family, the Biermans, the Canfields. All these people had such an important part in shaping my life. And my dad tricked me. I told him not to do it, but I got to thank all my boys for being here today. So now in 2014, we graduated in 2002. Somehow we're all still friends. Even though I stand here accepting this award as an individual, I'm really accepting this award simply as the spokesman of the 2000 to 2001 football teams. 2 teams that had no business winning 21 games, losing only 3, and winning back-to-back league championships. I want to read you, and I'm glad he's here tonight, I want to read you a little part of a letter written by Matt Chase of the 1999 team. He wrote this, and it was printed in the Glendale News Press. After the banquet of the 1999 Crescenta Valley Falcons, a large group of talented seniors bid farewell to a season composed of high expectations, achievement, and also disappointment. At that moment, the doubt immediately began. He was talking about our 2000 team. From January through the two-a-days in August, the Falcons were labeled a rebuilding team, powerless without the talent of the season before. The cliche of underdog never before meant more. The so-called prophets of Southern California high school football ruled them out of any possible championship contention. I guess these pencil jocks in the newsroom never considered the factor of desire. Or they must have forgotten the truth that Falcons never lie down for anybody. Every night, this group of Falcons denied the odds and accomplished something the great teams of the last decade could not. They won a league championship and a playoff game. Never before has a team executed on a nightly basis as this class of Warriors. Why is this class so different than any others before them? The answer is quite simple. Individuals win awards. Teams win championships. On paper, St. Francis, Arcadia, Thousand Oaks were easy winners before kickoff. But paper does not include the aspect of determination and heart. The 2000 and 2001 teams epitomized the philosophy that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Team chemistry. Seniors who embraced, befriended, and taught their younger players of the team. Players who were willing to sacrifice playing their favorite position, as Coach Everhart mentioned, Jason Burkhart. Having studs on your team like Jason Hogan and Danny Moody, who literally never came off the field. As cliche as it may be, when the word team is more important than the word I, great things can happen. I'm now in my 7th year as a coach at CV, and I've gained a new perspective on my playing days. I understand the importance of having a great leader as your head coach, the need for a good defense to keep you close in games, and as an offensive coordinator, the need to adapt your scheme to your personnel. What do you do when your offensive line averages less than 200 pounds and your quarterback, myself, can't even see over him? You put the quarterback in shotgun, you go 5 wide, and you take advantage of the quality your personnel possesses. 2000 and 2001 produced some of the most exciting offensive football in the school's history due to the master plan of Dennis Gosser. The offensive schemes aside, my father has taught me a lot over the years. But probably these 2 things have become the most ingrained. Attitude is everything. Every morning you wake up with a choice of how you want to proceed the day. Attack each day with energy and enthusiasm. Compete your ass off. Sports as in life. The true colors of a person is their reaction when things aren't going their way. Do you continue to compete or do you give up? Dad, I know over the years we've butted heads a lot. That's to say the least. But I just want you to know that not only did you make me a better player, you made me a better man. This is for you. Thank you.